I finished two more pages for this scene two, and I just wanted to throw up an update. I think maybe one page is a bit measly for a video update, so I gave myself a goal of penciling two pages, and here I am since the last video. So the title of this video is going to be something around the HB pencil because up until now, I've been messing around with 4B and really enjoying. You get certain types of results from it, but for whatever reason, I said to myself, I was kind of reading up. I was gone. I pulled all my comics down from the attic because I have a space here now, and I'm kind of I want inspiration at my fingertips now, and I much rather looking through a book like. So I was pulling down a lot of my old books, and then I was reading just interviews with different artists, like I suppose artists like Travis Sherray, Jim Lee, um, and like loads of others. Like with I guess it was those two and Joe Madrera. I don't know how to pronounce his surname, but like I noticed they were all using like 2H pencils and HBs and stuff like. So I kind of said to myself, "Fuck it, I'll do the next page with a much lighter pencil and see how I get on." Like, and this was the first one I done. Now, I so happy with this page. Like, absolutely can't wait to ink it. Can't wait to color it. I think it's gonna look awesome. Like, just really delighted with it. And I think what I forgot over the years is that those harder pencils, I don't like. They give you that kind of chiseled, uh, detailed kind of look. And the reason, I guess, another reason why I done it was when I was going through all my old comics, and it was a lot of stuff I was like, I'm either gonna sell or just give to the library. All the stuff I was getting rid of was kind of the much looser, kind of bigger, kind of, I don't know, loosey goosey kind of artwork. It was stuff maybe at the time I was digging, but the books I was like, no way am I giving away was the more kind of detailed, tighter, just I guess just the kind of more rock and roll stuff. Like so, that's my thought process at the moment. And like these two pages here now, I'm actually let me turn off. I was going to turn off my face, but you can still see the full page. Like I'm just delighted with these pages, delighted with how they come out. Like, and I can't wait to ink them. Like, yeah, it's like if you're just joining me, I've definitely seen a spike in views and got more subscribers. So that's awesome. Like that's really encouraging that people are interested in following along on the making of this book. Like, but this is my second scene, and like you can see here, at the time when I drew this first page, I was thinking like, fuck, you know, I've really leveled up personally, like and then there was kind of a drop off here. Still not a huge fan of that page. I'm not. There's elements of it there that I like, but there was, I don't know, I just wasn't kind of fully vibing off it. But I'm one to, I'm not redrawing pages. You put your mistakes there, just leave them, move on to the next page. Like, but yeah, like this scene is really coming together nicely now. The characters from the first scene have now shown up and they're interacting with the main villain, I suppose. It all starts out with villains for me. Like I need for me to establish the world. It's all the villains. The hero's going to show up in the next scene. But yeah, like I don't know, I just kind of loving it. I was really, obviously it's a lot of fun drawing a kind of a ruined city, and of it like a tank in there and stuff, and I'm not sure if the scale of that is right. When I look at this guy, like he's a big, or she, yeah, sorry, I'm getting my pronouns mixed up here. So like, yeah, it's kind of confusing. Like in my book, like this is, I'm even getting confused actually. I think this is a man in my story, and this is a woman here. Yeah. Look, it'll all come to light soon enough. But yeah, so I've brought in the Muslim warrior characters that got kind of defeated in the first scene, and you can see here like they've been brought towards the main villain as a kind of a an offering, and they are exhausted. You know, like they've been walking for days, no food. So they're like, and they've been beaten up a bit by this character here from the first scene, who yeah, like essentially they're getting processed. They're getting like, this is not a gun. Like this is the grandfather of the Muslim men. Like, and he hasn't been shot in the head there. He's basically, it's like an implant has been put into his head. Like, so you can see now his pupils have kind of glazed over, and he's going to be more subservient. Like, so yeah, that was kind of a scene of I guess processing. Like, maybe in the next scene, in the background you might see the other two characters getting processed, but then I guess in the next scene I want to kind of move the story on a bit, like, and have these two villains talk, and essentially start to introduce and lead the story into the scene with the hero. So, like, that's it really. I just wanted to kind of drop in those updates, and yeah, I like, this is kind of how I'm working. Like, I'm just kind of, I've a pretty good idea of this scene, but I still don't know how many pages there's going to be in this scene. Like, because I guess I've got all my kind of key beats of the scene, and I want to just when I pull out the next page, I look at my script and kind of say, like, what exactly do I want to do on this page? Because sometimes I find I'd rather figure out that bit of pacing as I draw it rather than as I write it, because I don't know, I always seem to change my mind when I come. And I think with comic art, if you want to kind of just really have a rock and roll page where you want to, like, say, like that, for example, like, I really wanted a big impressive shot of the main villain. Like, so there's only 2 panels on that page, like, and then I was trying to make up for it a little bit in the next. Like, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 panels on this page. Like, so yeah, I do chop and change things a little bit as I draw them. Like, and maybe what I had written in the script, where one page was kind of designated, that could turn into 2 pages, or I might amalgamate like 2 pages from the script into one to try and kind of move things quicker along at a certain point. Like, but this is on my website live, so if anybody wants to come and look at this stuff in greater detail, it's barrykeegan.com. And if you're on a phone, these menus are at the bottom, but I'm doing this on my laptop. So if I do this, you can see over here I've got the scenes. So there's our cover. Let's go into the cover, and we've got scene 1 is there, you know, so everybody can look through the story and follow along. Like, you know, you see here actually there's way less detail. The lines are much bigger, so I don't know, the second scene might kind of evolve into a much more detailed kind of look. I'll see what happens when they get inked. Like, but yeah, that's it. That's the video, folks. Not much else to kind of say except have a happy Christmas. If I don't, if you celebrate Christmas, yeah, have a good one, and I'll talk to you on the next video.